Take a few passes with me when I harvest some overly weedy organic soybeans. We weren't sure how we were going to get them done. This year it rained like twice as much as usual, and we weren't able to keep these weeds under control, the wetness of the field, and we didn't think our other grain head was going to be able to get all these weeds in. So Dad came up with this on 30-inch row grain head that almost looks like a corn head. Man, this thing works good. This thing just eats these weeds up, especially these dry brown ones. I know it's hard to see, but there's beans underneath there, and organic prices are pretty good, and you got to try to cut as much as possible for insurance purposes. Dad found this on Facebook Marketplace, and it's on our 940 combine that we just bought from Findlay, Ohio. So everyone was asking how this setup would work, and this is the only way we'd be able to get these beans. And what's crazy is I turned the fan speed all the way up on this combine, and it's actually, and we put the screens on the auger and both the underground auger, the elevator augers, and man, this thing is giving a good sample. Pretty amazing. So we're basically scratching something out of nothing, basically. I'm pretty happy with this thing. I could see using this on regular sprayable beans. I bet I'd run about 5 miles an hour with this setup. I'm going 2.5 right now, and I probably could go quicker. The only issue I found is kind of greenish grass. Gets kind of jammed up there, and sometimes you rip the whole root out with dirt and it'll clog up, but you just reverse it. It takes 2 seconds and you get moving again. You see how much I've done. Kind of hard to turn with one hand. On the other side of the field, I was just cutting 6-foot tall weeds, sucking it right through like nothing. Pretty amazing. I never would have guessed. These things have like a star blade on them that spin really quick and seems to cut the stalks way better. I guess a lot of people got away from these kinds of grain heads because it takes a lot of maintenance and they break a lot. So this thing's basically like new. The guy totally redone it, so hopefully we can get a couple acres out of her. There's beans in there though. Might as well try getting them. Every dollar helps. I can't believe how nice this new combine is. We found it in Findlay, Ohio from an elder gentleman, and I believe he had John Deere doing all his servicing on it, so everything on the thing works like new, which is amazing, something I'm not used to. I was running a 6620 most of the year. Then you switch over to this thing. The AC works, got a radio, oh my gosh. The reverser works, so I have to get out and hit it with a hammer. I really like this thing. Dad was thinking about going and getting a 950 next year possibly, but I think this thing's nice enough. This thing, we're just ripping. 2.7 miles an hour with all these weeds. I can't believe how nice the sample is with all these weeds in it. So pretty. Every bit helps. Well, now you guys see how she works. If anybody's interested in it and has any questions, let me know. I might be trying to sell it by after we're done with organics this year.